If you guys want a jump shot in 2K23 where literally if they leave you for half a second, you just tap square and then it's green, like they have no chance to contest you, then you guys have come to the right video. The first jump shot I'm going to give you guys is base LaMelo Ball with release 1 Oscar Robertson and release 2 with Kennard with 60-40 blending. But before you guys do click off the video, just know I'm going to be giving you guys the top 3 fastest jump shots for small swings and big men, and this jump shot right here might not be the best jump shot for you. Also, make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Of course, this is one of the fastest jump shots in this game, and as well, this jump shot is very, very difficult to contest, which makes it just an absolute nightmare to guard, which is why so many people are using this jump shot here. As well, it's very, very consistent. It's very, very good if you like shooting limitless range threes. Also, if you are a player who is playing on a little bit of delay, this is also another very, very solid option if you are on delay. Of course, also, you guys can see based on all these clips, this jump shot is very, very good off the dribble. If you are also a beginner, then this is going to be a very good jump shot for you because it's just so easy to pick up and learn. Like, it does not take a lot of practice, unlike a lot of other jump shots, just to learn how to time this jump shot correctly. If you guys do want to time this jump shot correctly, you're going to need the cue of this jump shot. If you guys don't know what a cue is, it's pretty much something that indicates to you when to release square, so that way if you're using no meter, you can time your jump shot correctly. For the cue of this jump shot here, what you're pretty much going to want to do is look above your player's head, and then basically once you see the ball get fully above your player's head, like right here, you're going to want to release square. If you release square at this point consistently, then it's also just going to be green every single time. Alright, so that was the first swing jump shot. Now for the second swing jump shot, this is going to be a base James Harden with release 1 Rudy and release 2 Eason. This is again another pretty high 3-point rating, super fast jump shot. In my opinion, this jump shot's going to excel more so when it comes to shooting off the dribble, but it's probably going to be a little bit worse when it comes to shooting off the catch. Also, just proof this jump shot is super fast. If you turn the speed all the way down to 0, it stays at an A+, which is just insane. Now this jump shot, as I said, is very good off the dribble. Not only is it incredibly easy to stop with, like you can just quick stop basically with this jump shot right here, but as well it's just absolutely automatic when you're shooting with this jump shot right here. Like, it's just so easy to green. Of course, this jump shot's gonna work from everywhere on the floor, as well it's very consistent. Once you learn how to use this jump shot right here, it's gonna take a little bit more practice to learn this jump shot than the previous jump shot, but once you do learn this jump shot, it's as well very consistent. As far as what this jump shot is good and bad at, on paper it's going to be very similar to the previous jump shot. If you're trying to pick between the two jump shots I've given you guys so far, basically all I'd recommend doing is just try both, see which one works better for you. So much of finding a good jump shot is just experimenting with different jumpers. Now, of course, you guys are gonna need the cue of this jump shot to green it consistently. And for the cue of this jump shot right here, it's gonna be a little bit different than the previous jump shot. What you're gonna want to do is try to just look at the ball, try to find it as early as possible. You'll see the ball come up, basically hit your player's forehead and then change directions and move towards the basket. What you're gonna want to do is release square when the ball essentially just hits your player's head. So basically when the ball is as close as possible to your player's head, like right here, I release square and it's green every single time. Alright, so now for our third and final swing jump shot of this video. This is going to be a slightly lower 3-point rating. And you guys see this jump shot is going to be base Kyle Kuzma with release 1 Giddey and release 2 Alonzo Ball. As well, for the blending, you're going to want to go with the 53-47. Of course, yet again, this is one of the fastest jump shots in this game. As well, you don't need a super high 3-point rating like you did for the previous jump shots. For this jump shot, you only needed a 78 3-point rating, which honestly is pretty low. Like, pretty much all builds are able to get this jump shot right here. If you guys do need an even lower 3-point rating jump shot, there's so many other videos on my channel that you guys can check out. Let me know if you guys want a dedicated low 3-point rating video. Also, even if you guys have a super high 3-point rating, you might want to still considering using this jump shot right here because honestly, it's super good. It looks a little bit weird, which might throw a few of you guys off, but at least for me, it was very easy just to pick up and learn. As well, it's very consistent once you do learn it. Having a low release point really does not matter that much whatsoever. Maybe the only downside is that more shots are going to get blocked, but if it's even a possibility for your jump shot to get blocked, it probably was going to miss anyways just due to a high contest. As well, this is probably my favorite high delay jump shot to use. Like, whenever I feel like the park is just super laggy for some reason, I always hop on this jump shot right here. If you are going to use this jump shot, I would not really recommend running with meter. It's probably the best with no meter. And if you guys are using no meter, what you're pretty much going to want to do is just look at the ball. You'll see the ball literally right away come up and basically just go to your player's nose, and you're going to want to release square when you see the ball start moving towards the basket. Like, once you see it start very quickly start getting pushed towards the basket, you're going to want to release square. So basically I just aim to release square right here. Alright, so that is going to do it for all of our swing jump shots. Now for our next category, this is going to be guards. And kicking off this guard list, you guys see it's going to be base Curry with release 1 Oscar and release 2 Reggie Jackson. Also, what I mean by guards is basically under 6'5", so 6'4" and shorter. This jump shot's going to be absolutely crazy both off the dribble and off the catch. Obviously, you need like a 91 3-point rating to unlock this jump shot, but if you can, it's definitely worth. It's super fast, one of the fastest jump shots in this game. You guys see, even with 0 speed, it's still at an A+. Also, A- defensive immunity makes this jump shot very difficult to contest, and having very high timing impact does help a little bit to help you green more. I'll say this over and over, timing impact is not super good. It does give you a general idea of which jump shots are good versus which jump shots are bad, but there's so many statistics 2K doesn't show you guys, such as green window, which are way more important. For example, some jump shots on this list might have a super low timing impact, but they have a super big green window. And for this reason, even though they have a super low timing impact, they're still super easy to green. Also, if you guys want a very good beginner's jump shot, like a jump shot that you can just pick up and learn insta, this jump shot is going to be your jump shot. This jump shot's very good with or without meter, but personally I always use no meter. To time this jump shot correctly, all you're going to want to do is look above your player's head, and basically as soon as you see the ball get above your player's head fully, you're going to want to release square. So you guys see at this point right here, I release square and it's green every single time. Alright, so our second guard jump shot, this is going to be base Fox with release 1 Damian Lillard and release 2 Ellington, and you guys see the blending is going to be 51-49. As well, again, this is one of those jump shots, even with a 0 speed, it's still at an A+ release speed. Like this jump shot is so quick. One thing I did notice is that this jump shot doesn't look super smooth, and for this reason, it doesn't look as fast as it actually is. But trust me, this jump shot is actually so fast. As well, the jump shot is impossible to contest. Like, again, it's just one of those jump shots that it's just an absolute nightmare to guard. It does look a little bit odd, but so did set shot 25 from last year, if you guys remember that jump shot, which kind of just goes to show you that ugly jump shots are still incredibly good. It does take a little bit of practice just to get used to the kind of unorthodox shooting form. But once you do learn, of course, it's very consistent, and you're just able to green very easily. Now, if you guys are using no meter and you guys want to time this jump shot correctly, which you probably do, what you're pretty much going to want to do for the cue of this jump shot is look at the ball and basically wait until the ball pretty much hits your player's head. So basically, when it gets as close to your player's head as physically possible, release square, so like right here. Alright, so for the third guard jump shot, you guys see it's going to be base Kevin Porter Jr. with release 1 Nikhil Alexander Walker and release 2 Reggie Jackson and 40-60 for the bunding. This is again one of those jump shots, even if you drop the release speed all the way down to 0, you're still getting A+ release speed, which is honestly kind of crazy. Now, this jump shot right here, definitely consider using it. Even if you have like a 99 3-point rating, consider using this jump shot. I know it's a low 3-point rating guard jump shot, but it's so good, so smooth, so consistent. As well, this thing is just so easy all around, like so easy to just pick up and learn, as well so easy to just time consistently. It's gonna work from everywhere on the floor. It's gonna work both off the catch and off the dribble. It's gonna work from deep. It's just so good. All right, so for this jump shot here, what you're pretty much going to want to do is a look above your player's head, and then basically as soon as you see the ball get all the way above your player's head, you're going to want to release square. So basically just like right here. All right, so that is going to do it for our top 3 guard jump shots. And yeah, now for the last category, this is going to be our top 3 big man jump shots. All right, so starting things off, you guys see it's going to be base Brissett with release 1 Giannis Antetokounmpo and release 2 Marvin Bagley with 90-10 for the bunding. Big man jump shots honestly are not that fast. You guys see we get an A- with 0 release speed, which for a big man is honestly just insane. You guys have been seeing me use this jump shot or something very similar for a very long time, just due to the fact that this jump shot is so good, so easy to green. It's so smooth, so consistent, so good off the dribble, just so good all around. And so it's very easy to pick up and learn. To time this jump shot correctly, all you're pretty much going to want to do is wait until the ball gets into the loaded position, if that makes sense. I know it's kind of an arbitrary term, but what you're pretty much going to want to do is wait until the ball gets to this point right here, and then if you release square at this point consistently, then it's going to be green every single time. And yeah, that was kind of short, but I'm sure you guys already know about this jump shot. Alright, so for our next jump shot, this is going to be base Eric Pascal with a release 1 40% Giannis Antetokounmpo and release 2 60% Alex Len. You guys see, even if you drop the release speed all the way to 0 out of 4, you're still getting a release speed, which is so crazy for a big man jump shot. You need a pretty high 3-point rating at an 81, which isn't like anything too crazy, but it is pretty high. This is a pretty decent jump shot if you do have delay, as well as very good both off the catch and off the dribble. Plus, it's going to be very good from everywhere on the floor. It's very consistent. consistent, very easy to pick up and learn. It's going to work for pretty much all different play styles, whether that's like a dribbling center build or more of like a pick and pop player or a corner sitter. Of course, also this jump shot is incredibly easy to time and green, and you're going to be picking it up very easily. If you guys want to use this jump shot, you can use it with either meter or no meter, but if you are using no meter, you're probably going to need to know the cue if you want to time this jump shot correctly. For the cue of this jump shot, what you're pretty much going to want to do is try to find the ball as early as possible and just stare at the ball. And while you're staring at the ball, you'll see the ball come up kind of near your player's head, and then you'll see a very long swinging motion towards the basket. And what you're pretty much going to want to do is release square when you see the start of this swinging motion. So you guys see right here, it's starting to move towards the basket, so I release square and then it's going to be green. Alright, so now it is time for the final jump shot of this video. You guys see this jump shot is going to be Montrezl Harrell with 56% Giannis and 44% Marvin Bagley. You only need a 66 3-point rating for this jump shot right here, but somehow even when you drop the release speed all the way down to 0, you're still getting an A-. If you guys want a super low 3-point rating jump shot, this is your jump shot right here. It's so smooth, so easy to just pick up and learn it. It's just great all around. I really don't understand how this good of a jump shot requires this low of a 3-point rating. Like, that's honestly just kind of insane. It's so easy to pick up and learn. It works from everywhere on the floor. It's going to work for both off the catch and off the dribble, and it's working for all different types of play styles. Of course, this jump shot is also incredibly fast, and it's very consistent, very easy to green with a very big green window. For the jump shot, you can use either meter or no meter, but if you have a super low 3-point rating, I would highly recommend using no meter. If you guys are using no meter, basically what you're going to want to do is look above your player's head, and then as soon as you see the ball come all the way up, like all the way up, you're going to want to release square. So basically, once it gets to this point right here, I release square and it's green. Alright, so yeah, that's going to do it for the video. If you guys haven't done so already, please drop me a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm out.